Welcome to
the watch. The Chinese watch.
Chinese watch. Now for something completely different. Today I'm looking at the Benyar. I did the unboxing video on this one already. It has very nice packaging, very nice presentation. Comes with a resizing tool. Now, before I bought my first Chinese watch, I was nervous that, wow, if it's pretty crummy actually, I'll be sorely disappointed. So this is a pretty good example of what I think most people expect when they hear about a Chinese watch is an inexpensive and somewhat disappointing timepiece. So in the unboxing video, I showed the first thing I wasn't crazy about is this 120 click unidirectional bezel that has all of the precision and crispness of a jelly donut. The bezel action is pretty lame. But okay, before I start hammering this thing, I want to say, number one, there are some good aspects to it. It does appear to be all stainless steel. That goes for the bracelet, the watch head itself, the back. The bezel insert is aluminum. It looks good though. It's a fairly attractive piece. And I think if you just wanted something to look good from a distance, and the Chinese watches are never something that you buy to impress others, but it at first glance it's not unattractive. Having said that, there is a ton of things wrong with it. Functionally, it works well. At least it seems to. It is automatic with hand winding. Does not hack. Does not have a date function. It may have certain water resistant capabilities. I'm not going to test it. Full disclaimer, I'm actually sending this watch back, most likely, or I might try to sell it on eBay if the return shipping is too much. It has a really attractive, I think, cutaway. I think it looks pretty. It has a cutaway rotor, cutaway balance cock, nice gold balance, blued screws, so it's an attractive looking watch. It does have a double dome crystal. I think they advertised sapphire. It could be. Haven't tried the lume on this. What I want to do just kind of for fun is see how accurate the movement is. I'm going to wind her up. It's showing no beat error, which is good. Nice amplitude. Plus 11 seconds a day is not the greatest, but plus 12 seconds it says. Let's see. Plus 8 in the crown down position. So overall, okay. one last thing I'll mention is they made absolutely no attempt for the finishing on the bracelet to match the finishing on the watch. It's high polish throughout. Decent, don't get me wrong. Decent high polish. Actually, if you want a high polish watch, it actually looks quite well finished. No sharp edges, which is nice. Case back has good it has a good little spec sheet on the case back. Claims water resistant. Speaking of water resistance, so one thing I wasn't that crazy about is I don't know, it doesn't look to me like that's a water resistant crown. Can you see that? I'm not saying it's not, but I'm not overly confident that that would keep water out to any degree. I think the bezel may be chrome plated also. If they would have put a nice bezel on this, it probably would have been a fairly decent piece. So my feeling on it is mixed. It's not something I want to keep necessarily, but I think they tried to do some things not right. They did the packaging very well, the polishing very well, although I think this would have benefited from having brush sides or some brush surfaces. Bezel, wow, I don't know how they could have made it any worse. Someone's always there to surprise you though. The bracelet actually doesn't look that bad. I didn't want to take the stickers off because I knew I'd be returning it, but it looks like it's polished without having the holes smeared out. It is a push pin bezel, which is fine. The clasp is not horrible. So that's the Benyar. Do not buy Chinese watches without seeing a review. That's my advice to you. And hopefully you won't have any negative surprises. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share. Bye for now.